Good morning, children. Very good morning. Yes, in this class we'll discuss about the topics. Just I would like to revise the topics one by one. Since your periodic test approaching, so your periodic test is going to be commences 2nd November onwards. 2nd November onwards your periodic test is going to start. So last class, I mean to say previous class, I have given the syllabus for your periodic test. I have given the syllabus for the periodic test, all the topics. Now we will discuss about one by one, chapter wise. I will revise. I will revise all these topics one by one. Right? Children, you have to be very careful because your board examination now, due to COVID-19, we have been facing so many problems. You should take as a board examinations, students, as a board students, you should take very seriously. I don't know when you are going to come to the school. Okay, and at the same time, examinations going to conduct, board examinations. Ultimately, it is you and me. It is our duty to perform well in the examination. Ultimate target is that. Ultimate, our goal is to get good marks in the board examinations. Clear? Let us straight away discuss about the first one. Chapter 1 is resources and development. First topic we will discuss resources and development. First of all, we should be very clear. The moment you say the subject, so for example, say geography. Yes, what is the syllabus? You should say, it should be in fingertips. Okay, chapter number 1 is resource and development. Chapter 3 is what resources. 4th one is agriculture. 5th one is manufacturing industries. 6th one is mineral power resources. 7th one is lifelines of Indian economy. So first of all, the concepts, the topics, it should be remembered. So the moment whenever you look at the question paper, when you look at certain content, immediately you should recollect, yes, this belongs to so and so topic. That's why I have been telling you cadets, definitions we cannot change. As it is, whatever is there in the textbook, same thing you have to write. When you ask you certain definitions, you write as you like. We cannot change the definitions. We cannot change certain statements. Whatever the curriculum said, whatever given in the curriculum. Understanding, transforming, converting, that's fine. When you are putting on the paper, we cannot change the definitions. Okay? That is without wasting time. Yes, let us get to resources and development. The topic number 1 is resources and development. Straight away I will go to the question answers. 1. What is? Let us define what is resource. As you know, resources are the free gifts. What is resource? Define resource. Define resource. Resource or resources which are satisfying our needs, technologically accessible, economically feasible, and culturally acceptable. Resources can be defined which surrounding our object. Resources are which surrounding us and object. But all the sources, the resources surrounding us, like land, water, soil, forest, climate, rivers, mountains, landforms, surrounding us and an object which can be satisfy our needs. All the resources, as a human being, as a people, we have been using the resources. You have been utilizing these resources for our own sake, for our own sake, for our own survival, by utilizing various technology, produces certain materials, products, and satisfying our needs. That is what is resource. So if they ask you, define resource, write down. Resources which surrounding as an object. Resources is an environment which can be satisfy our needs, technologically accessible, economically feasible, and culturally acceptable. That is the definition of resources. And if you take generally, these resources can be classified into different types. That is, one is, as you know, natural resources, human resources, and human-made resources. Right? So, resources, classification of resources. When you come to the classification of resources, resources can be classified into three types. One is the natural resources. Number two is human resources, and third one is human-made resources. Third chapter is human-made resources. Clear? Natural resource means we take for all the resources like examples, land resources, soil resources, forest resources, water resources. These are all the free gifts which naturally is created. Best example for natural resources. Human resources. People. People can be considered as one of the best resource. Children, it is a general question, general statement. People also can be considered as a resource. Why? Why humans can be considered as a resource? Explain. Because humans means we people. Whatever resources available in the nature, who is utilizing? Humans. Other than humans, anybody is utilizing? No. If you are not utilizing for any purpose, for any development, the resources all becomes waste. So ultimately, these resources are utilized by the humans, people, and utilizing for our own sake as for the development of a nation. Therefore, humans also can be considered as a resource. Humans also considered as a resource. That is how human people can be considered as a resource. Clear? And third one is human-made resources. Human-made resources. For example, human-made resources means the resources can be made, which can be made by the people. For example, reservoirs, buildings, institutions, factories, right? Roads, railways, dark bungalows, all these canals. These are the best example for human-made resources. These are the resources which are made by the people, made by the humans. You can say human-made resources. The best examples: buildings, factories, industries, schools, institutions, roads, railways, temples, canals, bridges. Plenty of examples. That is, in general, resources can be classified into natural, human, and human-made resources. Clear? But at the same time, in the natural resources can be classified based on various reasons. Resources can be, other than this general, the resources can be classified based on origin, based on ownership, based on technology, like that. If you take based on origin, yes, Example take, yes. Resources can be classified based on various factors. Resources can be classified based on various factors. What are these? Okay, now I'll take it based on origin. I'll take it origin. O-R-I-G-N, origin. Resources can be classified based on origin. Based on origin, here the resources can be classified into two types. Based on origin, resources can be classified into two types. One is biotic resources and second is abiotic resources. Take number one is a biotic resources, and second one is abiotic resources. Okay, based on origin, the resource can be classified as biotic resources and abiotic resources. Yes, these we should know. This is very important. What are biotic resources? What are abiotic resources? Question comes here. So, based on origin, resources can be classified into how many types? What are they? Let me ask the question. Based on origin, resources can be classified into how many types? What are they? Clear, children? So, based on origin, resources can be classified into two types. One is biotic resources and second is abiotic resources. Biotic and abiotic. Now, let us know what are biotic resources. Resources which are obtained from biosphere. Resources which are obtained from biosphere. That is biotic resources. Resources which are obtained from biosphere is known as biotic resources. Examples: human beings, flora and fauna, livestock, fisheries. These are all the examples for biotic resources. Livestock, humans, fishing, forestry. These are all the examples for biotic resources. Then what about abiotic resources? The resources which are abiotic means non-living things. Abiotic resources means the resources which are not non-living things. You can say abiotic resources are non-living things. Which are those? Rocks and metals. Non-living things, best examples you can say rocks and metals, rocks and minerals are the best example for abiotic resources. So like this, there are various factors. So based on origin, resources can be classified into different types. Biotic resources are based on origin, based on technology, based on even potential resources. There are various factors that we will discuss one by one. Clear? So, we will discuss examination point of view one by one. Okay? This is how we are to prepare for the examinations. So, this topic we need what is resource, right? Then coming to the resource, what are the different types of resources? And resources can be classified based on different factors. Okay, first one is origin. Origin means here biotic resources and abiotic resources. Clear? So, what are biotic resources and what are abiotic resources with examples. Rest we will see next class. Children, still if you have any doubt, please welcome. Don't send the messages, keep on WhatsApp. You people are, our mobiles are not working because of overload. Once he is told, listen very carefully, attention, as per instructions, prepare for examinations, send the papers. Clear? Right.